everything you do, it's going to all work together because it's going to be building you up to get better and better and better. Every time you do something, you just get better and better at it. I want to write blogs. I want to get paid with Google. First, you got to find out, how is it that I want to get paid? You can't get paid. Well, you can, but I'm just saying, when you start out, you want to know how you're going to get paid so that you can know what you need to do to get paid that way. If you're doing this kind of traffic, then you need to be getting paid this kind of way. If you're doing, every traffic source is not going to lead you to a certain type of payout. You got to know what traffic source you're going for, and you got to know what type of payout you're going for so that you can actually put the stuff together like a puzzle. It's like a puzzle. You got to learn how to put this stuff together so that you can actually make money from what you're doing. If I want to do this, then I need to be doing it like this. If I want to do Pinterest, I need to do this like this, because everything is about psychology and how people think. How people think that's coming from this platform, and what do they want when they get here? How do people think when they coming from this platform, and what they want when they get here? So how am I going to make money from these people coming from this platform to here? How am I going to make money from that? Okay, how am I going to make money from these people? Some people are just, okay, the gossip channels. They don't figure out how they're going to make their money. If the gossip channels can figure out how they're going to make their money, they can gossip about celebrities all day long, and they can figure out how they can make money, then you can figure out how you can make your money, because you can do just what they're doing. All you got to do is look at what they're doing and see what they're doing, and then do the same thing that they're doing. And why come you can't make money and they making money? But you just have to know how you want to make it. I wouldn't start a gossip channel because I don't like gossip. But somebody love gossip, they will. I don't like those type of channels, but I watch them from time to time. But I couldn't start a channel about them because that's not my interest. But the people, what you got to find what you actually interested in and what you actually interested in talking about. I can't start a sports channel either because I'm not interested in sports enough to be able to talk about sports all the time. I don't know nothing about sports, so how could I start a sports channel? It got to make sense for you. When you start thinking about what makes sense for you, who you are, and what you can talk about, or what you can write about, or what you can produce content about. At these days, you ain't even got to talk, write. All you got to do is produce the content. Now you know what? You got some serious advantage. If you ain't got to do no talking, you ain't got to do no writing, because the AI doing it all for you. You got your AI avatars doing the talking. You just typing it up. You ain't got to do no writing. And all you got to do is produce the content. Ain't no way. Now, you do have to have your website in order to make yourself a home on the internet so that you can get this stuff cracking. You got to have your website. I got my link. I don't even have my link on here. I don't even have my link on here to get a website. AI is the one that produces the content on the website. Now you got to get in there and edit some stuff and do some stuff to where it don't look like all AI. You got to edit some stuff up and do it like that. But like what we used to have to try to figure out what we gonna write, figure out what we gonna say, figure out all this. We don't have to figure out nothing no more. Ain't no figuring out. It took so long to do anything because I had to figure out everything. And somebody who don't even have to figure it out, because we got Chat GPT and all we got to do is say, list me 10 so-and-sos of how I can so-and-so. And then they going to give you the list right. You ain't got to figure out nothing. So it ain't no excuses. It ain't no excuses. All you got to do is say, I'm going to produce one piece of content about this today. And then tomorrow, you might can't produce content every single day, but I know you can produce a piece of content a week. Well, it got to be more than that. It got to be. I just did 3 today. I just did 3 already. This is my third. This is my live right here. So I already did my 1. And then I got to do these. I got to do these. These are some combs I got to do. And this is my lens tissue. This is the tissue that you clean your camera lens with. This is some lens tissue. So I got to do that one. See the camera, this the lens, the tissue that the lens are always dirty. On the cameras, the lens are always dirty. So you got some tissue to clean your lens with. Somebody want that stuff. If somebody didn't want it, it wouldn't be for sale. So somebody got to do the video for it. You know what I mean? Like somebody got to do the video for it. Why not you? It ain't hurting me. So, man, it's just so. It's easy. It's not hard as it used to be. It's not as hard as it used to be. I mean, it ain't easy because it ain't as easy as it was either because it's a lot more people getting involved in it. But if you get involved and stay in your lane and do what it is that you good at, however you good at something, you bring whatever you good at to the table. You could be doing the same thing I'm doing, but if you bring you to the table, then I can't compete with that because I'm not you. So we could be doing the exact same thing, but if you bring you to the table, ain't nothing I can do about it because I'm not you and I can't do you like you do you. You can't do me like I do me. So it ain't really no competition. People say it's saturated, but if you get in and squeeze out your little part, that's all you need is a little part, a little piece of the pie. You don't need the whole pie. Everybody looking at what everybody else is doing and trying to get their piece of the pie because you seeing how much they got. You can't look at what this person is doing and what they got and try to base what you gonna have according to what they got. You could bypass them and have more than them, or you can never get to where they are. Just be happy with where you are and grow from where you are and what you can be. You got small churches, you got big churches. Everybody's not meant to be a big mega church, and everybody's not meant to stay small forever. You know what I mean? Like, so everything is different. You just have to learn who you are and then keep you in the equation. Don't sacrifice leaving you out of the equation trying to do what this person is doing. I see so many people, if they have like a mentor or somebody like that, and then next thing you know, they forget who they are and they try to become like the person that they listening to. You can listen to a person without trying to become that person. You don't have to go and do this type of content exactly the way this person do it, trying to be like them because that's their lane. They done carved out their lane. They doing that what they do. You ain't gonna be able to do it regardless because you're not them. You don't have that swag. You ain't got that charisma. You don't have whatever it is that's making them pop. You don't have that. So you got your own. They don't have yours. If they don't have yours, then they can't do what you do, how you do it. So you got to figure out what is mine. What's my thing? How good am I with what it? Now I know I ain't finna be sitting up talking about no techie stuff all day long. How can I sit up and talk about techie stuff all day long and I can't even get my dang camera to turn on right? I can't talk about, that's not me, that's not my thing. So I gotta stick with what I can talk about so that I can be effective in what I talk about. You can't be effective talking about what you don't know something, you talking about trying to talk about stuff you don't know. You know what I mean? Like, you gotta just figure out, it all starts with going back in and figuring out who you are on the inside so you can know what you resonate with and what you can talk about, or what you could write about, or what you could type about, or what you could have AI write you about. You don't even have to, like me, I don't talk about actually cars because I don't, it's deeper than cars with me. With stuff I do, it's deeper than cars, but it's more about financing. It's not about cars, it's about financing. So once you start learning certain things about certain things, you know how to talk to people. Even if they think they want this, I know what they really need for where they are at the time. If you learn who you are and what you got to offer, you can help people even when they think they need this. You know that they really need that, so you can help direct them to what they really need so that they can get the result that they want.